My dear viewers, welcome to my official YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is R. Saranya Shankar, who is a working professional and doing an MBA right now. Today we are going to talk about a moral story, which is based on good moral. As we know that moral is indeed a good thing that we should always follow it thoroughly. So, the basic concept of the moral story is very simple, guys. So, so today's moral story topic is the sheep and the wolf. Um, in today's story, we are going to be talking about three topics in the story. Namely, the story consists of three parts. The first one is introduction part, the second one is the main plot, and the third one is moral. And the conclusion part I have prepared as well. So let me talk about it later onwards. So first we will focus on the introduction part of the story. So I have it ready. I have forgot to tell you guys something that the story's introduction part will be covered by my little brother or Kiran Ram Shankar, who is studying third standard. Um, Today is his birthday, so he thought of telling the introduction of the story in the very special auspicious day. So let me guys introduce him over to our video to narrate his introduction part on the story. Kiran, please come here.
Hi, my name is R. Kiran Rao Shankar.
Okay, so what are you going to talk today about?
I'm going to talk about the instructions
No, interaction part.
introduction part
Ah,
of the story.
okay. What is the story name, Kiran? Can you please tell us?
The story name is Wolf and Sheep.
Okay. So, can you please tell me the characters of the story, please?
Yes,
Characters: the wolf, the kind sheep.
Wolf and Once upon a time there was a lovely and kind sheep who grazes on the green meadow with her friends. There was a cunning wolf who always tried to tease others,
Kiran, you must look on the video.
and sheep.
Hmm.
What happens when kindness meets cunning?
Okay.
The cunning wolf came up with a cunning plan to tease the to trick the sheep.
Okay. Thank you so.
It is very important to who we trust. Little living beings can be brave enough
To face the
to face the
situation,
Situation.
bravely.
bravery.
Okay. Thank you, Master Kiraram Shankar, for narrating the introduction of the story. Let me resume the parts. Okay. So after the introduction part overs, I will be handling the remaining two parts. Actually, the remaining two parts are the main plot of the story and the moral part. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, there lived a sheep named Leela in the bright green meadows. She was kind, gentle, and always listened to her elders' words. She loved to play and graze on the grass. Um, and she loved to roam around with her little friends. She had little friends such as a bunny, a goat kid, and a calf and cow. The the four little friends loved to play on the grass and the grazes on the grass. There was a tricky wolf who lived in the dark for forest. He was always hungry and looking forward for the ways to catch up the sheep from her friends. But it stayed nearby the shepherd, so the wolf couldn't catch it. One day, the wolf came up with a cunning plan. He put an old wool coat and made himself look like a sheep. Then he walked slowly towards little friends. The wolf said, "Hello there. May I join you guys and play with you?" Leela, the sheep, looked at him, who was very quiet, but his wool looked strange. Leela, the sheep, became very suspicious and asking questions like, "Who are you? And why are your feet so big? And why are your teeth showing off very scarily?" Now the other friends looked closely, and suddenly one of them shouted, "Ah, it's the wolf in disguise." The sheep and her friends ran together and made a loud noise. "Help us! Help us!" The shepherd came running with his dog. The wolf ran into the wild forest and never came back again. The day on, Leela the sheep was praised for her cleverness and courage. So, the moral of the story is always be careful who you trust. Kindness is good, but wisdom keeps you safe. So, from the story, what we have learned is always be careful from who we trust. Kindness is better, but we should show kindness to the people who we trust. And what about wisdom? Wisdom means cleverly meeting a person who you trust from your heart, from your bravery, and you must know the person who truly loves you and who helps you with all all the ways he can. Like wisdom is a kind of thing that is what clever people always think of. With having the wisdom, clever people can choose the people between right or wrong. The clever people can choose between the right or wrong by choosing the term wisdom. Wisdom is nothing but it is a actual concept of our daily life. To be honest, for example, if consider a following scenario, like where we have gone to a shopping with our kids. So let's imagine I am the sister of the kid or something, and mm, I am taking my little brother and little sister. So the thing is, like I got since you know I'm a working professional. So the thing is, one day I went shopping with them. So all of a sudden I got a phone call, and I told my siblings that hey, please wait here until I come back. because I have to answer my phone call. So they have waited for me, and the call duration was about 10 minutes. So they have waited for me, and suddenly the call was expanded to extra 15 minutes. So what happened is they have waited for 10 minutes, and it is about extra 15 minutes. What will they do? Suddenly a person came uh, and asked my siblings, like, "Hey kids, do you want a chocolate, or shall we go to a shop so that I can buy an ice cream for both of you guys?" So in that situation, what they will do, the kids, the kids are very smaller. Like my elder brother, my younger brother is studying third standard, and my younger sister is also studying third standard. So since they don't know the guy, the person who talked to them before, so they would go like, um, I don't want any chocolate, or I don't want to go with you to buy an ice cream, something like that. So this is what the story means. Like what really happens is, if my siblings uh, has has never been said, I don't want to go, I don't want to go with you, or I don't want to go to buy an ice cream with you, like that, it will be considered much safer. Perhaps what happens if they tell like, I want chocolate, or I want to go with you to buy an ice cream? What do you guys think of that? So, in that case, the dangerous trap arises, which means since my siblings doesn't know who the person was talking to them about, and and they since they are little, they may be probably trusting the person. So in this scenario, what really happens when you trust a wrong person or a stranger means they will end up in kidnapping you. So be safe and don't let your children fall in such a dangerous trap. So always protect and motivate them towards the good insights, and make them even braver and the courage to face the situation, whatever the situation may be. So I have finished my scenario and given you the guy's explanation. So, what you guys have learned from this story is simply two things. The one is being very brave, and another one is courage. The bravery comes in every person, whether it is a little living beings or it is a big living beings. So we should not never underestimate a small boy or a girl, like he or she doesn't have bravery or courage to self protect them. As we adults have all the necessary things to face the reality of life and the good things. So we should also um, nurture the good things to our little generations also. From the story itself, you have guys learned a lot today, like the one I said previously. So from the moral of the story, you could be like, what is this, what is that. Always make sure to be kind to the person who you always trust with you from your heart. And don't let your kids fall into such dangerous traps. And wisdom always keeps you safe. Like wisdom is in the sense means choosing the person right or wrong, or choosing the person smartly from our brain. So the conclusion of the story is, there was a sheep called Leela. It was living with her friends and playing with her friends through the green meadows on the grass. One day, suddenly, he met an cunning wolf who lived in a dark forest. And the thing is that the sheep was very brave and courageous, so it lived nearby the shepherd. So the wolf didn't came close to catch it. So it was very safe and alive, and it was the one who is the bravest of all in the little tiny grass. So the story ends here. So thank you so much for today's moral story. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my official YouTube channel, like and share. You will be guys receiving more updates and notified more and more topics related to stories or whatever, education or different languages, or like how to make startup ideas, how to invest in your funds, or how to start your business as an entrepreneur, um, something like that. So you will be notified every day. So kindly support my channel. Thank you so much.